Hey guys, so the Alpha Camp from Outlast on Netflix is blaming the editors for a air quote bad edit because they think that they weren't shown enough doing good things on the show, apparently. So this is a post from Jill. I have blurred out her handle so you can't see it, but this is from her, and this is what she had to say about her actions on the show. And in no way does she take accountability or apologize for anything that she said or did on the show, which is just ridiculous. So we're going to break this down step by step. I'm going to start going through it right now. While most are constantly thinking that I am feeling sorry for myself, it is the farthest from the truth. I am so unfathomably sad that the world does not get to see the soul story of Outlast. The absolutely beautiful storyline that could have been narrated of the survivors that came together, that helped one another, that thrived and laughed and cried and loved. More than 5,000 hours of footage, 36 days of so many amazing pieces of people's lives, skills, education, our stories, and the only thing chosen to be focused on was 7 rushed hours of drama. Okay, so let's break that down. Yes, there may have been 5,000 hours of footage in 36 days, but that does not negate the fact that you acted terrible on the show. You still stole from people. You still sabotaged the group. You still treated people terribly. You still did those things. I mean, the rest of the good things you did does not rule out or negate the fact that you still did terrible stuff. I mean, you can go and rob a bank and then donate all that money to charity, but you still robbed a bank. Do you see what I'm getting at? Just of some other good stuff that you did on the show does not negate the bad things you did. So, next part. My pity falls on the people that can't see. My heart breaks for those that deserve to be inspired. They deserve to see that they do not have to be a statistic. They deserve to hear that good actually does prevail in real life. Really? You think you're the good part of the show? You weren't good in any way in the show. I would say Bravo and Delta were the good parts of the show. They were the good parts. You were the bullies and the villains of the show that did bad, awful things. Now, you may have done stuff the rest of the show, but you know what? The editors chose to tell a story, and they're going to show the highlights of what happened on the show. If you ever watched something like Survivor, you would know there's all this time that's spent out there, but they're going to show what the most important parts of the story were. So, yeah, you're not. I'm sorry, you're not good. So let's get on to the next part. What does she say here? Trauma, abuse, and wrongful accusations destroy your life. You can still become more than you came from. The world deserves to be lifted up and not torn down by all this negativity. Negativity? You were the only one on the show spreading negativity. Everyone else was just trying to last. Everyone else was just trying to survive on the show, but you're out there sabotaging and stealing and doing all these negative things to people when they just wanted to be left alone, but you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't leave people alone. Okay, what Netflix can still give everyone, when a world of hate, division, and greed could have used it the most. You were really greedy on the show. You did things, it showed you were greedy on the show. Like, it just shows you how much greed affects things when you'll do literally anything to win $1 million. Like, have you ever heard of morals or treating other people as you would like to be treated? That's the golden rule, right? Treating others as you would like to be treated. Apparently, you've never heard that before in your life. I do not feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for who and what the world missed out on. What you should feel sorry for is the actions you performed on the game. You didn't apologize to anyone. And on her whole Instagram account, there is no apology anywhere for how she acted on the game, for how she treated everybody else. And I just wanted to say that. And then she tags Outlast, Netflix, her name, reality TV, be your own hero, lift up, motivate, strong, me too, love, my journey, faith, and Outlast Netflix. Wow, really? Now, like, I don't want you to go and attack these people, but I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy here. Like, these people were so negative, such a negative force on this show that they turned a survival show into a drama-filled fest. And that's what the editors showed. They showed all the drama that happened on the show. Okay, so now you're going to hear Amber talk about her experience on the show and what she thinks about the edit. And like, I couldn't find anything from Justin speaking out about this, so we only have these two things to go on. So I'm gonna cover up her face during it with just a picture, but you will hear the audio of her talking, and then we'll discuss about it.
This weekend has been a whirlwind, and I'm trying not to get sucked into the wormhole that is social media and the comments and other people's opinions. Because here's the thing, I haven't even finished the show. We just watched episode 6. It's been a journey, and it's been emotionally a lot to process and to watch and to see the editing and the post-production, because at the bottom line, this is theater, it's drama, it's reality TV. Most of the stuff they're playing is the drama. They didn't hit on any of the bushcrafting, on any of the shelter building, the foraging, the transformation that it took to go from being this scared girl when I got there to being who they portray me as on the show.
So again, same as Jill, neither one of them is taking accountability for their actions, and they're blaming it on the edit. The edit's bad. The edit's bad. Well, you know what? Again, like I said earlier, the edit will take things that are most important to the story, the most prominent events, and put them at the forefront. It happens on every single show. Every single reality show does this. So you can't just say, oh, edit bad, because guess what? You still did those things. And she goes on to talk a little bit more in the rest of her video. You can look it up on YouTube and stuff and find it. But I just wanted to point out that they're blaming the edit and not apologizing or anything. Well, anyways, this is Not the Average Gamers. Sign off. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. See you guys in the next one.